Joy of and the realization of thinking you're wrestling for a world gold to all of a sudden having to battle back to try to earn a bronze here against the talented Swede and Jana Malmgren. How will the young 19-year-old for UWW respond? We're about to find out. Antim coming out in the blue, Sweden in the red with Jana Malmgren.
Also such a big rising star in Sweden in such a young age. 2 European titles, and yeah, also so exciting matches, always trying to get the legs and not wasting time.
Antim trying to clear her head as the action carries both wrestlers out of bounds, and they'll signal one for blue, and it gets confirmed on the step out. Antim with a nice win in the quarterfinals, knocked off the world champion Parrish to reach the semifinals, and we talked about the drama, the challenge at the end of the match that did not go her way, so now here she is. Part of a strong young contingency of wrestlers for UWW, and Antim was part of the gold medal performance at the U20 Worlds. There you see some of the power she has. Dumps Malmgren right to her back for 4.
Wow. There was only one little gap. And we saw her yesterday. She's so explosive, able to close her hands, getting these big 4 points. And this is changing so much. Not only these 5 points, staying behind this big 4 points row is a lot of pressure.
5-0 lead. Now Malmgren, where she's made a living, is on the leg attacks, and she says, okay, I better get going to my offense. And now she captures both arms, and she has Antim in some trouble.
And I saw her so many times. She's really great at this situation, always looking for the pin. Now trying to get it and hold on. And
good job there by Antim. She was on some dangerous ice right there, but she's able to squirt free and avoid the fall.
This was close, yes.
Well, you get those arms trapped, and man, that's tough. But plenty of fight left from Antim. Inside a minute to go in this first period, we thought this could have some excitement, and it certainly has.
Here we are, yes. And both had her big challenges right now in the first 3 minutes. Not getting pinned for Antim, and yeah, coming over this 5 points and the big throws for Malmgren.
Malmgren right back in on the legs. Puts Antim onto her rear end here, and 2 says the referee, and they're going to confirm it. Malmgren with 20 seconds to work, still driving in on Antim.
And again, I think she's looking for more than 2 points in the next.
And she rolls Antim over. Now she doesn't have a lot of time. Antim's close to popping out, maybe getting that one on the reversal. Boy, what a scramble here toward the end of the period. Down to 2, down to 1. And the period is going to come to an end with Malmgren all twisted and tied up. Holy cow. Keep up with this one. Malmgren gets the 2 on the exposure. Antim able to get the 1 on the reversal late, and then she nearly was able to get exposure on the young Swede.
But I'm not sure if they already realized. I thought that Antim is going to get 2 extra points for the last reverse exposure.
Yeah, I thought initially watching it as it played out that it should be 8-6 yes. on Antim here going into the second period, but it does not look like that is going to be the case.
That's what I expected, but no one is discussing, so
yep.
We go on 6-6.
No challenge from the UWW corner. So here we go. Fun first period. Let's see what the next 3 minutes can bring.
For us, it's so much fun. For them, it's so heavy.
Antim, her name translates to last one, and she was the fourth child in the family. Here she comes in on a shot. Strong whizzer by Malmgren on the counter.
Wow. And look at her knee.
And
she's
the
doing
referee
it on
will
her
stop
own.
it.
She's tried to defend, doesn't feeling this pain. But the right decision to stop here. It's too dangerous.
Three older sisters, four on team, and then she came along, the fourth child. Parents named her the last one. That's the translation for on team. Talked about how supportive her parents have been, and now she has Malmgren face down on the mat, trying to curl off into the side. Maybe a cradle possibility, scooping out a cradle. Again, that knee gets awkwardly bent back, and she will settle for the two. So good job there by on team. Instead of looking for that big one right off the get-go, she just settled, okay, I'm going to take my two.
And then she's so strong in this defending the attacks of Malmgren and then going directly to her own offense. And she's really fast in the transitioning. So we saw this now many times. You have to shoot on her in the best way you're able to, because she's trying to defend and get her counter-attack in.
There's Malmgren, long-range strike. Hips being applied, splattering that attack. Good job there by on team. Malmgren still hanging on.
But Malmgren is so tough here. She was able to get her fingers closed, but only with a one little touch, and then she's closing them, holding tight, not giving up this takedown.
This has been a high-paced match, so we'll see how the wrestlers finish. Plenty of juice still in the tank for on team. She takes a page out of the Malmgren playbook, and she shoots in on the legs, gets the takedown, goes right into a lace, rolls her over, 12-6. Still has that lace secured tightly. Malmgren clears out one leg, but on team building up a lead, now 12-6.
It looks so painful so many times, but they don't even care. But Malmgren, she's able to get these big pins and also throws.
Tried to hit what we call almost a cement mixer there off that front headlock, but that did not work out. Easy two for on team. Malmgren coming right back at her, but on team again ready for her, and she'll curl that bow on the side, and the referee stops it with 24 seconds. A lot of points up on the board, and a lot of them coming from the 19-year-old for UWW. There you go back since 2019. These young wrestlers with the UWW have won 19 medals at the U20 World Championships. There is a lot of depth and some really good wrestling. One more for good measure, maybe. Malmgren trying to chest wrap and lift her up and over, but she's unable to get that done. Two more for on team, and that's going to end it. Technical superiority, and she is a world bronze medalist.
Wow. Such a tough match. So many attacks and scramblings and wow.
She won the country's first ever gold medal at the U20 World Championships